Beyond the booth.
Ego
TV.
Highlights.
Yo, Ego TV, back. Season 3. I know season 3, episode 2. Ego TV got the boys back in the building,
Yes,
the place
sir.
to be.
We here.
Man. Illest podcast. What else you want to call this? Show.
Real show.
Network. You know what I mean? We back, man. We back. Give y'all some topics. Got my boy Tudor with me. Got my man James in the house. And got my boy Dallas Nate.
How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Everybody good?
Yes, sir. I'm great, man. I ain't got nothing to complain about. But we gonna complain about a few things because that's why we here.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I mean?
Gotta talk about it.
But other than that, everybody blessed, right?
Yeah,
Like,
blessed.
everybody
Weather breaking.
feeling good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, word. How about that?
Blessed month of Ramadan, brother. Fast.
Yeah, respect. Salute. I'm gonna try to make this podcast easy on you, Nate.
We don't want them going crazy in here. We want to pass out.
You know, if you hang your head down, I understand. Don't hold it against them, all right? Weather breaking. Y'all know we in Jersey, so we starting to get that good old weather. You know, that could be a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, weather start getting warm. Everybody come outside, so that's a good and bad thing.
Yes, sir.
But you know, we're gonna focus on the positive of the good weather. You know,
Yeah.
we get to come back outside. Everybody get to get active again.
Right.
Lord knows I need it. So bring on that good weather.
No more COVID. No more COVID. We ain't got with all these masks and all that.
We're
Right.
good.
Says
Whatever
who?
you need to do.
Somebody told me it was never cold. It's like, nah.
Jokes.
Other than that, man, let's get into this.
All right, this snitching shit going on. Like, I think we got a whole bunch of different opinions on what this snitching shit is nowadays, and it's a situation going on with Tax Stone and Troy Ave. Y'all might know what's going on a few years ago. It was a shooting in Urban Plaza. Troy Ave bodyguard got killed. They was fighting Tax Stone and shit, and for a long time it was like people like, if Troy Ave take the stand, like, is he a snitch or whatever? But some people was feeling like Troy Ave got to tell his side of the story, or he's just telling his side of the story. It's not really snitching, but people feel like if he tell his side of the story is going to put Tax Stone in jail. You feel me? So that is snitching. You feel me? But other people just feel like if he do it, it's like he got to do it. But I want to know, like, what y'all feel like snitching is nowadays? Like, is it the same as before, or is it a new definition of snitching nowadays?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like snitching. I can't even say it to the person discretion. Like even the situation you said, if Bud take the stand, like you said, even if he just telling the story, he ain't trying to indict nobody. Something might come up after he tell his side of the story, but he telling his side of the story. Like that particular thing, I can't go all the way in and say that's a snitching. Like I don't feel comfortable saying that's snitching.
I
He telling his side.
Yeah,
we grew up with uncles like who was in the street and shit, so it's like our uncles never snitched on nobody and shit. And every time they went to jail and shit, they did their time. Whatever you did is whatever you did. So what you say is gonna put that man in jail.
You don't say no words. Say 0 words.
Yeah, the bottom line is supposed to be you're not supposed to get nobody no jail time. If what you say get somebody some jail time,
that's considered snitching.
Even if you just telling your side of the story.
Even if you telling your side of the story.
You ain't saying nobody, like, I ain't seen nothing, like, this will happen.
See, murder in jail right now is, like, allegedly, he didn't do that shit, and he could get out. All he got to do is say his side of the story. And he like, no, I'm not doing it that way.
Yeah, that's how a lot of, like Tudor said, a lot of older people feel like that. Like, yo, if it's kind of like street code, but not street code. It's like, yo, if you in that type of life,
yeah.
Yo, if we get into a beef, nah, my nigga, we in the beef. You ain't supposed to go tell the boys, like, you know what I mean? You get on the stand, you supposed to be like, nah, I don't know what happened. I was there, I was fighting, blah, 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 but I ain't supposed to, I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing because, like you said, if I tell my side of the story, I'm about to get this man locked up. So it's like,
and at first it was made out to be that Tax Stone was the aggressor, but now we know Troy Ave bodyguard was the aggressor. So it looks even worse. You started it, right? Yeah. Then you're gonna play the victim and go tell your side of the story.
Yeah, no,
because like, all right, so to the question is everybody meaning of snitching, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this what I was taught snitching was. Me and Nate go commit a crime. I get caught. Nate don't. The cops want to find out who else is with me, and I tell them to get myself out of trouble.
Right.
It was point blank period. That was just, you do a crime with somebody, you get caught, they don't. you telling them, right? So that has morphed into things because life evolves. So everything evolves, right?
Right.
So the same situation applies because if me and Nate get into a beef, we technically doing a crime together.
Yeah, I was about to say,
we have agreed to break the law, to look for each other. Whether he's carrying a gun, I'm carrying a gun, and if he see me, he gonna react. Whether we even talk about just when we see each other, we gonna beat each other up. That's assault. You know what I mean? So we have agreed to break the law together. Right? We might be on opposite sides, but we agreed to break the law together. Right? Now, I'm carrying a gun looking for Nate. Nate carrying a gun looking for me. Right? He driving this way, I'm driving that way. The cops stop him. I keep driving. They catch his gun. They tap him. And he like, yo, I got this gun because a boy had his gun and he was about to, he's snitching.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's snitching.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, Nate supposed to just take his, he don't even supposed to tell them why he got his gun.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to jail for my gun possession.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that. So we go to the Taxstone and Troy Ave thing. Now, the way it was first presented, it wasn't looking like Troy Ave was snitching. Because the way it was presented, like, Troy Ave was performing somewhere, and the goons came there, they were strapped, and they pushed up on him, and shit went down. He became a superhero, got the weapon back, but come to find out through the whole trial, and this is crazy because how many hip-hop situations that didn't happen, they didn't have trials, and we don't,
that play out in the
that's where the internet is now. Like, we, wow. Like, so anyway, what supposedly happened was May knowing them was there to perform. Taxstone is cool with them, so he's there with them in their dressing room. And Troy Ave and them was there invited. First of all, T.I. invited all these people to the same venue, not doing no background about it. These niggas don't like each other or not. T.I. type nigga invite Ja Rule, Murder Inc. and G to the same party and shit. T.I., you wild. Like, you gotta do something. When you come to another state, you gotta see who fuck with who. He invited all these niggas to the same venue. Like,
have a good time.
Come out. We got burgers and... Anyway, so they came into the dressing room. And they was, like he said, they was the aggressors on Taxstone. He just happened to have a pistol to defend himself. He outside of New York. He has a certain mentality. And maybe he it's possible he would have to use that. You know what I mean? So they came in there thinking they was about to jump on his ass and beat the shit out of him. It didn't go that way.
Because he had a strap.
So he had a strap. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Troy Ave account is that he took the gun from Taxstone and shot back at him.
Right.
But the whole thing is that Taxstone threw the gun. He took the clip out the gun, threw him, because he had to get out the building. And I guess he assuming laws out there. You know what I mean? Troy Ave puts it back together, runs out the dressing room. This is why everything done already happened already, because that took a minute to happen. His boy is probably passed by now from the gunshot wound. Like, you know what I mean? So by the time he come out, he's on the ground. You know what I mean? He fires the shot. So look at that. He fires the shot. He's late out the dressing room. He fires the shot. So once he get locked up, they like, yo, you're locked up for shooting in the club.
Yeah.
We don't see no Taxstone or nothing like that. So how did Taxstone become a part of it? So supposedly Troy Ave gets locked up at the hospital because why? He have the gun on him. But why the fuck would you take the gun to the hospital in the first place? Knowing, time out. But might sound stupid, right? That's dumb, right?
Yeah.
But he knew Taxstone Prince was on that gun.
Yeah.
You get locked up, they take that gun, they're gonna do they
run the finger, run the print.
Ballistics on it.
Taxstone come back with the gun come back with Taxstone fingerprints on the clip and the gun.
Right.
So you was smarter than you look, you know what I mean? He took that gun with him on purpose so they can find it and use it against
Taxstone.
That's some like
and
intellectual.
it was free. It was, bro. These rappers are smart.
Intellectual.
Ain't no dumb shit.
You're not dealing with the old rappers who really
he ain't
was
gonna snitch regular.
Really,
that's some intellectual.
You're not dealing with
You're
not dealing with the old rappers who really was from the gutter and they wasn't thinking past. You know, these dudes went to school for a long time, came from good homes, and they got common sense. But sometimes they can be too smart for their own good.
Right.
Yeah.
But in this case, he is too smart for his own good because, it's all working out for you, but shit starts to unravel once we start to see the trial come out. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to y'all came in there to jump on him. He had some protection. It could have been a knife or anything. It could have been a bottle.
Yeah.
It happened to be a gun.
Yeah.
Your man lost his life because they say in the trial that he came in there, he told Troy Ave, I'm about to rock this nigga. And Troy Ave said, do your thing. That sound like y'all attacked that man.
Facts.
Yeah,
so if you never say that, none of that never happens, nobody gets shot. That's why he didn't get convicted of murder. He got convicted of manslaughter.
Yeah.
Somebody died in the midst of, you know what I mean?
Fighting, yeah.
So, but my thing is, now let's double back to what we talking about snitching. They agreed to do a crime together, right?
Yeah.
Taxstone and Trey Ave agreed to beef with each other. Further than that, when they was at the place, Trey Ave could just went on about his business and perform. What's the, I'm about to rock this nigga. And you gave your man the
okay.
And that's why, like, a little bit off topic, but on topic still, Trey Ave is bugging with all this stuff he doing because if you never gave the okay, your man will still be here.
Yeah.
So, granted, you won the case, but y'all all took a loss in life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You still lost your man.
You lost if that was your man's. Like, there's no way I'd be partying on the internet, acting like celebrating and acting like. There's no way. Like, yeah, we got justice for my mans. That's what it'll be, and that's that. Not no, I'm a hater. I won.
Celebrating. Yeah.
So he got to be careful, man. Like, and I can't tell a man how to celebrate a victory and his freedom. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dog, like, how the mother feel?
Yo, but
how your man mother feel? She ain't get a victory. She probably feel some sense of comfort that the person
got something you want. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
Yeah, come on, push a button.
Dare you! I double dare you.